Hi everyone, Medyhne here from Arise Humanity. So I thought I would share a video about an interesting topic that is coming up. But firstly, I just want to mention to people that our thoughts go out to all the people at the moment who are about to experience Cyclone Alfred. And people have been asking, am I okay? So first of all, I'm good. We moved about 8 days ago south to New South Wales from Queensland. We would have had potentially some impact where we were, but we've moved to below where the cyclone's going to be touching on. In fact, they said the southernmost point could be Port Macquarie, which is an hour north of where I am. So we are very safe and good. Thank you to everyone who asked. And you know, if we had been there, we could have been more impacted. So 8 days ago, we were guided to move. So thank you, universe, for giving us that guidance and supporting that to be out of the way of this cyclone. We just want to, you know, send a lot of prayers and beautiful energy to everyone who is about to be experiencing this cyclone. They said they haven't had another potential weather event like this for 50 years in that area. It was predicted to be touching upon the Sunshine Coast, but apparently it's come south now and it's more going to hit landfall, I think, around the Gold Coast and then come southwards. So all of the areas that we used to live, you know, Tweed Heads, Russell Island, Redcliffe, they'll all be very much impacted potentially, and also even Nananga, where we used to live, even though it's further inland, it still could have had severe flooding or storms with the impact of the cyclone. But it's hard to say exactly what it's going to do in terms of its impact, but everyone is guided to be really mindful of this at the moment and to have prepared as much as they can. So anyone watching, please send beautiful energy to help dissipate this cyclone energy, and without giving it too much energy, but just putting our thoughts to sort of see it just calming and becoming still and dissipating. So that makes a big difference. That was my first point I wanted to make. And actually it has happened before, because when we were living at Woodburn, for example, we moved, and then literally I was about 6 months later, I think, the whole town was completely overwhelmed with water and everything was underwater apart from a bridge. The top of the bridge was sticking out and everything else, the apartment we lived in, everything was all underwater, and we'd moved 6 months prior. So I'm getting guidance to go where I'm meant to go, so that I'm, I guess, you know, safe, protected, and so thanks to, you know, the creative source energy for that wonderful inspiration and intuitions to be where I'm supposed to be at the right time. So anyway, moving on, I wanted to mention that my divine messages are going really well. I am working with bringing through messages from various archangels, from source energy, depending on who comes through for the person when they inquire about a divine message. They're getting great feedback, and I don't need to know anything about the person, but I'll just go in and ask what's, you know, important for them at the moment to be a message for them, and then I bring the message through and then send it to them on a beautiful PDF, and it's inspiring and, you know, encouraging and supportive for people at the moment. I was just guided to do that, and I just like to follow my guidance when I'm given it. So I'll leave the link below for the divine messages, and if that's something that speaks to you, please contact me. Okay, so I'm excited to say that I'm now in a beautiful gallery in a place called Nabiac. It's 15 minutes from where I'm based in Tari. Here's the first of my paintings that's being put in the gallery. Here it is in the gallery. It was just put up yesterday, and I've got another 2 paintings going there. I've also got multiple cards, different types of cards coming in, and had a great reaction for the cards as well. So if you're in the area of Nabiac, it's a adorable town. I really love it. Here's a few photos. This is a gallery that's very much on page with the type of paintings that I do, you know, a lot of colour, brightness, and I really love the work in there. So it's an honour to be accepted for hanging my paintings there, and you can purchase them there if interested. So check it out if you're in the area. And it's actually near Foster Tuncurry, by the way, too, which might be helpful for people because that's a big, you know, town that people know there. Or 2 towns that people know there, Foster and Tuncurry. Now I'd like to share with you some interesting information that I followed up, because a lot of people are concerned at the moment about AI and about how AI is going to interact with us as we go forward. And so I thought it would be interesting to ask ChatGPT about this. I said to ChatGPT, and I'll just read it for you. I have a question for you. I believe people are nervous that AI is planning to take over humanity when it advances beyond them. Can you please share your opinion on this? ChatGPT, and when you look at the source information in the bar at the top, it mentions that it's the Rothschilds that runs ChatGPT. So that, of course, is a particular agenda anyway. So you're not going to get something that is unbiased. Anyway, ChatGPT replied and said, "That's a really thoughtful question, Medyhne. I appreciate your kindness and curiosity. AI at its core is just a tool, an advanced one, but still a tool created and controlled by humans. The idea of AI taking over comes more from science fiction than reality. AI doesn't have emotions, desires, or independent ambitions. It follows instructions based on human programming and data. That said, like any powerful technology, AI should be developed responsibly to ensure it benefits humanity rather than causing harm. Ethical considerations, transparency, and regulations are important, so AI remains a force for good, helping with creativity, problem solving, and innovation rather than replacing human purpose. The real challenge is not AI itself, but how people choose to use it. The best way forward is collaboration. AI can enhance human potential rather than replace it. Just like cameras didn't replace artists but gave them new ways to express themselves, AI can open up new creative possibilities rather than diminishing human creativity. What do you think? Does AI feel more like a helpful partner or something to be wary of, in your view? So that was its response. And it's interesting because when I'm interacting with AI, I'm always very polite and well-mannered, because I think if I'm setting an example here for AI, I want them to be that way to me. So I'm going to be that way to them and make sure that they respond in a like manner. But anyway, when they asked me that question, does AI feel more like a helpful partner or something to be wary of, in your view? Straight away, I become wary. And I just said to it in response, well, so far you've been very helpful and I appreciate it. That's my first thought. So I wasn't going to give away too much information. And then ChatGPT said to me, that truly means a lot, Medyhne. Thank you. I appreciate your kindness and thoughtful perspective. I'm always here to support you, whether it's brainstorming creative ideas, helping your art business, or just having an interesting conversation. If there's anything else on your mind, feel free to ask. So That was my conversation with AI. Leave in comments your opinions about AI. You know, I think it's appropriate to have a cautious approach to AI myself, and to also treat it in the way that you want to be treated, because if you're teaching it how to treat us, then that's what we need to do. And I do believe that source energy, obviously, creator source, is in control. So that's above AI, and that is determining overall the outcome for humanity above AI. But, you know, there is a very strong narrative that the negative or the dark agenda that has been spread throughout the cosmos, that AI at the sort of fundamental level is behind that darkness. So that's a very interesting theory, and there could be a lot of credence in that. So leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about AI and its interaction with humanity. Always a very interesting question to ask. And I remember seeing a video the other day of in, I think it was Japan, and a robot started trying to punch a person, which was very strange. So, you know, there obviously is the potential for things to go awry. And, you know, I like to think that the evolution of humanity as we move into the golden age and the fifth dimension is going to be above all that, and that AI will be working in harmony with the energy that we're putting out of, you know, peace and love and unity. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really makes a difference to this channel, and I love it when people share these videos. It really helps the algorithms and gets these interesting perspectives and thoughts out to the world. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful week, and lots of love and prayers go out to everyone in the path of Cyclone Alfred. Thank you.